Alright, we have a 2016 Jeep Wrangler JK 4-door. We're going to be replacing rotors, brake pads, front and rear. As you can see, rotors are shit, pads are shit, and yeah, I'll try to give you a nice tutorial on how to replace these. Here's the back. They're not as bad as the front. There's brake pads, so yeah. Socket size here for the front. This one here, this is a 13 millimeter. That's what I'll be rounding that off with. And then we're going to be taking off this one here, and that is a 21 millimeter. There's that one there, and then it's down here at the bottom also. I believe it's this one right here. And back here on the back, this one here, these two, this one, and this one right here. Those are 13 millimeter also. And then for the brackets, I don't know if you can see this, but this one here, we need to take that off. That's an 18. And this one here is an 18 millimeter also. Alright, so I got the 13 millimeter on the ratchet. I'm going to try here. Brake resumes. Okay. I got to put a wrench on that, so that's cool. Okay, alright. 15 millimeter. This half-inch drive is probably overkill. You could probably do 3/8. Okay. Then we'll push the piston back in here later. And keep it out of the way and not to mess up the brake lines, so that should be okay. The 21 millimeter. Now I only have deep well, so if you have a smaller one, that'd probably be better. Put the breaker bar on it. Give her the fucking boots. Oh yeah, that was fucking beautiful. While I'm here, might as well put it on the other one. I'll try to bench press this one since I am strong. Hell yeah. The gym's really helping out. Thank God I go to the gym. Alright. Enough being a screwball. Okay, now that I have those broken loose, I'll go ahead and put my 3/8 21 millimeter on there. Definitely would recommend a breaker bar, half-inch breaker bar to get those out. Sheesh. Yeah, as you can see, brake pads are freaking bad. Go ahead and push this piston back. Just do it slowly. Be gentle with it. That should be enough for the new pads when you go to put those back in. If not, I'll push it in a little more. Just in case anyone wants to see it, this is the new pad. This is the old pad. Pretty worn down. It was getting close to that squealer there, but yep. Okay, now I'll be putting the new pads into this, whatever you want to call this piece, the mount, caliper, whatever the hell it is. Take the old ones out. Here's the ones from AutoZone, just Duralast Gold. They're pretty good brakes. There's the info if you need that. But you can just go in and be like, hey, I need brakes for the J Wrangler. Ah. Pop those old ones out. Just fuck them. Okay. One of these pins were all like it got all seized up and shit. Grease dried out or something on it, so probably clean this off. Load it up with some grease. Have to clean out that hole pretty good. Sweet. I don't know, maybe do something, who knows. Let's go with the flow. But yeah, I'll continue to clean this out and I'll come back when it's clean. I just fucking went to town in there cleaning out all that clumped up grease. So, oh shit. So I'll go ahead and spray that out with brake cleaner. And then start reassembling. Alright, so I'm cleaning off this pin now. Took the boot off, it was all rotted and like rusty crap up in there. Put the paper towel through, put a little bit of PB on there, clean it up pretty good. Now, I'm going to deal with this fucker. Start out with that. Oh, that's freaking gross. It's freaking gross. Picked up some of this instead of the little packets at the AutoZone. Go ahead and fill these boots up with some fresh grease. Pack that in there. lubricate the pin. Put some fresh in the hole. Boot back on like that. This pin looked okay, so and it wasn't all gross, so I'll just put some fresh on there. Okay. The next thing I'll do is grease up all these clips. I go here. Grease all that shit up so it don't squeak. Grease up the tips. Kind of put them in here sideways. Then put them in there sideways like that, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, put them in there like that. Alright, have everything ready to get reassembled. Got the new rotor. Go ahead and, in case you finger fucked it a bunch, go ahead and spray it off with some brake cleaner.
Now I did this last time I changed these. Put some anti-seize on the back of this where your rotor is going to mount, so that way in case it rusts on there, it'll be a little easier to get off next time. Okay, those are on there. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the 1/2 inch drive method. Okay. Double check. Alright, I'm happy with that. Go ahead and push these here. Something like that. Then put some grease on that face there. Some grease here. Okay. Got the piston all the way in there now. Okay, now that those are hand tight, go ahead and get our 13mm socket back on her, 15mm wrench to hold that. That should be good though. That's all there is to it, to the front brakes. Like I said, new rotor, new brake pads, fresh grease. Make sure you grease like on the back side of this and on your piston there. And then your piston, pump the brakes a little bit and your piston should go back. In fact, I'll go do that now. pumped the brake. And as you can see there, that piston came back out and it's making contact with the pads. So once I get everything done, we'll go out on the road, freaking slam on the brakes and break them in. Got this fresh front rotor, fresh brake pads. It's freaking mint. Let's go ahead and move this show. To the rears.